Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Tris Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to the day ones. Welcome to our new subscribers. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to all of those who are engaging in the content, commenting, sharing, subscribing, liking. It is with great honor that we do this work, and we will continue to do this work. And so we're just grateful and honored and grateful to be this vessel and to be able to channel for you. But let's get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor the name Joey. I want to honor my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors. The name Joey or Joseph, very present for some. Stephen too, or Stephanie for some, or Stefania. But I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. I told you Spirit would bring us to fast, my lovies. For those of you who were present, Spirit has brought us to do a fast, to clean. My grandmama used to fast for 40. My grandmama and my grandpapa, they used to fast for 40 days. Those people loved everything that had to do with dedicating, disciplining themselves for Spirit. I'm telling you. They would stay up all night praying. They would wear certain clothes. They're like, we need to be humble. So they used to, I remember my grandmama when she gave me my first, they look like potato sacks. So in the church that they used to belong to, it's like they cut little cloths that look like potato sacks, and you would wear them over your head, and it would be like being like humbled before Spirit, like coming to be humbled before Spirit. So you would wear it, and it's like you didn't really care too much. It wasn't about the superficial. It was you were humbling yourself before Spirit. And they would stay up all night again and pray, and they would wear their little potato sacks and little very simple clothing, and they would crawl around the church. And again, I've shared this, I wanted to be like them. I would want to stay up. I would want to have my little potato sack on my hair and worship with them and be in communion with everybody. And this kind of reminds me a little of that. This is kind of being disciplined in spirit and sharing that. And they used to pray all night. They used to speak at the church. And I got to speak at one of the community vigils we would hold vigils and meetings in the community at people's houses, and I got to speak at one, and or a few actually. My grandmama and my grandpapa had me speak about my testimony, and I dedicate this work to them. I dedicate it to me, but it's to you, but it's to the ancestors. Something about Nestor. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To la Santa Muerte. to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your divine mercy, to your wisdom. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for you, my darlings. It is true. We are reading for December 11th for some, but for others that does not apply to, we are reading for January 11th, 2023. Not for some of you, January 11, 2023, but for others, 2024. But whatever time frame, whenever you were brought here, it's what's fair. Spirit brings you here for a reason. So we are reading for you, my lovies. But 11 energy technically is a portal, as we are in a 7-day period wrapped in portals. So for some of you, new portals, new ways of thinking. Spirit was giving us the Hanged Person Cancerian energy. There's an energy of changing perspectives and making something sacred, to make space for something sacred, to give something attention and have a change in perspective that maybe is beyond your own little existence. Maybe Spirit is inviting some to have a huge shift in perspective. The Tower was also present in the preliminary read for some. So 11 energy definitely brings in a new portal. It brings in a pathway. And that pathway for some of you may be propelled by some type of an emergency with the sirens going off. But it is something about branding and something about brandy. But it's to open up some type of new pathway for you. You could be feeling very sensitive for some energetically. Maybe for some of you, a fast may be in order for you. It's up to you what you want to do. I allow Spirit to bring me to these things when it's time. And I had mentioned it a couple of a few readings ago, or maybe like a week or so ago. So we knew it was coming. So maybe for some of you, there's something that you see that Spirit is asking you to make some type of sacrifice, as you understand that you may need to change your perspective in a situation. You may need to let go of a situation. You may need to relinquish something or take a new path in a different direction. But 11 energy facilitates that. The Devil was also present for some in the preliminary, and it's been very present in the readings. It was also present for some of the people that stopped by in the live yesterday. But again, Spirit had already given us the download. But maybe for some of you, it has to do with an obsession or a rage, or maybe a self-deceit. The Devil is usually summoned when you are in some type of toxic behavior, and it's kind of, maybe for some it's actually looking for some type of savior. Maybe for some of you it's maybe it's even the way you speak for some, because for some there's an old lady that's really miserable, my lovies. For some of you, someone deals with someone that is miserable, and this person is always surrounded by people, always talking people's ears off, but this person is like miserable. It's like, this is like a mother or a mother-in-law or stepmom for some. Wow. So holy cow. And this person spreads their demonic ways and demonic plays onto others. It's like a plague. This is what's coming in. For some of you, she lives a life of sin. It's like a plague. The name Cindy or Cynthia could be significant. The name Stephanie. Then the name Sarah. The name Catherine or Kathy. But Jesus, someone is so evil. Anne, the name Anne is coming in, and something about Ruth Ann. But something about James as well. Something about Thomas. Something about Stephen. But my God, my lovey, some people are just, wow, intense. But you're working through that. They just want to pay their rent. That's what Spirit's saying. They just want to pay their rent. These people just care about paying bills and looking a certain way. And that's okay. But maybe for some of you, you don't want to work that way. And for some of you, spirit is inviting you to get out of some type of disease state. It came in with a King of Cups, and it also came in with an Emperor. So for some of you, there could be a father-son duo involved in a situation, or two men, one which is in a position of more authority, kind of manipulating the emotional state of another man. Take it how it resonates. We got a few different energies, but spirit's gonna advise that for some, someone has a deep shift in their perspective, especially when it comes to masculine energy, because there may be a lot of fighting, especially with masculines for some. A bun. Somebody has a bun in their hair. I'm seeing a bun in the hair. It looks nice. Somebody has a cute bun in their hair, my lovies. Ah, I like it, my lovey. Your hair looks nice. Or it's going to. I'm seeing something about an officer. I'm seeing the sheriff's department. I watched this video, and this gentleman was so shocked that two blonde females in the sheriff's department lied to him. And I'm like, you're surprised? I read those females from 2 miles away, and I wasn't even present. Like, I'm like, you're surprised they lied to you just because they're in the sheriff's department? So what? It's like, maybe for some of you, you're gonna find out that someone in a position of authority was actually manipulating you. And maybe it has to do with an important gentleman or someone that you felt was in some type of, but again, it's the devil to the emperor. So if it's an organization, it's not based on healthy situations, or fruitful situations. Something is fruitless. Something is also toothless. Here we go with this ish. For some of you, someone's son is involved in a situation as well. There could be a drama for some with someone's son and someone's mama. Take that how it resonates. There's a mother-son duo for some who, even though for some somebody's calling them screw jobs, they're not. It's actually the other way around. Spirit was giving that to us in the preliminary. For some, everything is coming in for a reason. It could have been with the sheriff's department, or it could have been with people that work in some type of like in a police department, or something that has to do with with legal entities or control. They're just control freaks. That's what Spirit's saying. But for some, people could not find anything on someone. This could be you or someone around you. Everything is coming in for a reason. And maybe it has to do with a mother-son duo. They couldn't find anything, maybe on this mother-son or maybe on somebody else. And so they made stuff up. Somebody couldn't find any dirt on somebody. And so what they started to do was make stuff up. Ain't that some shit? These are adults. Leaders of the communities. Deserving diplomatic immunity. Arrogant. In Spirit's eyes, they feel it's so curious, because it's like they talk a lot about the physical too. Like, these people talk about who's ugly and who's not, and of course white people would be beautiful to them, but they talk a lot about who's ugly and who's not as well. These people are really wicked. There's some wicked energy in the field, my lovies. I have to say what I have to say. Mean spirits. And Spirit don't want to hear it with them, because there's going to live some towers for the powers. They try to make things up about somebody or about people. These people are the type of people, they can't find anything on you. They'll make something up, especially if they feel like threatened by you. But they're the most beautiful people. But for some, it's like mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? And these people go crazy if they feel like they're not. And I don't know about fair. It has nothing to do with beauty. It has to do with the quality of the soul. But it's funny, what Spirit's giving, they did it all for money. What Spirit's giving us, and something about breast implants too came in the preliminary. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that they were never the fairest. They were nefarious. You know what they would do? It's like take out anybody that threatens their sense of security or their sense of superiority. They would take them out. So they would either like make them the laughing stock of something, knock them down a size or two, maybe even screw up some job opportunities for them, and they think they're beautiful. They have some type of war with people. I don't know. I think they need to seek some help. Making something about fake accountants too. Oh yeah, because Spirit did give us that in the preliminary. Maybe we won't start with the 32, my lovies. Maybe we're gonna start with that. Spirit was giving that to us in the preliminary. These people, this energy, Stacy, Stacy or Stacia, something about Croatia too. These people, they buy people. They lie to people and they buy people. They obey. They want people to obey. Something about like also seasonings, like bay leaves and stuff like that. They could have accused somebody of being a drunk. They never drink. There's a rapper involved in a situation who's an addict or was addicted to something, and something got exposed, or they will be exposed. Take it how it resonates. Programming people, intimidation tactics. Oh, Spirit did give us for some issues with stocks. Somebody sells fake stocks or fake investments. This is the problem, because it's a soul thing. If you think you can harm somebody, if you think you can harm anybody, you would do it to somebody else. If you did it to them, I don't care, given the right scenario, you will justify and do it to anybody else. For some, there's a female, an older female, or a few females. Actually, there's a few people, male or female, take it how it resonates. For some, it came in the energy of people that Spirit's saying they live in sin, they live in missteps. But for some, there's a group of people who know that someone's trying to either bully someone or pick on someone and has become obsessed with someone, and they have no reason to be, and everybody can see it, that someone's just obsessed. Devil energy. Why are you so obsessed with me? Because someone's a master, or there's someone that's intelligent, or someone's very masterful. But someone's just premature. I don't know. This premature wants to hide. That always on the phone thing was also present. These could be people that are always chatting on the phone, always talking because they can't stand themselves. It's like too much silence will let them, like, it's like Lester. It's like something about fester. It's like if you stay too silent, you start to see the hidden enemy within you and you don't like it. Someone doesn't like it. For some of you, it was your friend. White collar crimes, I told you. There's something in the field, for sure, that needs to be healed. It's all about healing, my lovies. I'm just the messenger. I'm just a channeler. It's not about Truth Nunez. It's the messages are coming in for a reason. For some of you, it was your friend and there are white collar crimes. These are the type of people that in order to not do time, for example, if they screwed a mother and a son over, they pull over. I'm getting like pull over. These could be like officials of some sort. If they screwed a mother and a son over, these people would set these people up. Like, nah, let's make them look crazy. Let's make them this is how evil these people are. And they want to take others out. And it's like, my lovey, the world would be a better place actually if you just sat the fuck down. I'm not saying that Spirit's saying that you have to, even though for some there's some shocking shit that's gonna happen to some. Prison is in the field too. It was in the preliminary, especially for this organization of crooks. But they're gonna get the books thrown at them. That's how it's coming in, because they think they could buy anything and anyone. They thought they won. These people attack in the spirit, the minds, the souls. Spirit was giving us, it's like projecting onto you. For some of you, it's like these people, or it's an energy of like people wanting, like it's like you have a new beginning for some, or like there's like a renaissance, or something about Renee, something about Renice, or Berenice, or Bernice. It's like you have some type of new beginning in your life, and these people want to suck you into their sin. Like they feed. Spirit gave us last night. They feed off of they want your attention to cause confusion, to feed off that energy. These people feed off base energy. They feed off of others' pain. They feed off of others' pain. Where somebody that is like, if there is pain in a situation, there would be like aversion. It's like something about a diversion and something about perversion. But it's like there would be like an aversion. You would say, you know what, for example, like yesterday a few funky energies came in. We had so many visitors, but a few funky energies came in, and Spirit's like, cut it here and come back, because something like also the messaging was a little off. So I'm like, I couldn't figure out it was just like really interesting, but it's all tied in. It's like, cut it here and come back. And every time I would cut it and come back, like, it's like people that want to cause chaos or confusion just to support their delusions. It's like, and they don't know how to project a fight onto something or someone, or this could be onto, take it how it resonates, because I'm getting something that's really affecting a mother and a son. The mother and the son keep coming in. These people thought they won, but it's like projecting, like creating chaos. It's like the type of people that would create a fake account to try to engage with you as someone that they supposedly hate, and something about Kate or Caitlyn, and then they want to like have something about a date rape drug, and then they want to have like some type of conversation with you, not even knowing you, but they're obsessed. And they feel like they're supposedly blessed. I don't know what a blessing is to these people, but they sound like they're living in hell. And there's a lawsuit. I'm not saying all of this just to say it, my lovies. I'm saying it because it's coming in for a reason. And sometimes and something about Rita, and something about a margarita. It's just coming in for a reason, and sometimes it's for a season. And sometimes it's for a Susan, my lovies. Jesus. Something about Kraken. Something about Kraken. Something about Kroger. Something about Kroger. But I am seeing the Kroger headquarters. I'm seeing the Kroger headquarters. Somebody could know people. I'm seeing Orange County. I'm seeing Anaheim. I'm seeing the Kroger headquarters. There are a lot of headquarters up there. Clearing the air. The air needs to be cleared because it is what's fair. For some of you got people trying to look for problems with you, knowing that it's like that they have nothing on you. They have nothing on you, so they make things up. They are below your pay grade. They make things up. This was also present in the preliminary. They are, listen to this. Spirit saying they're below your pay grade, yet they live in the lap of luxury. They are below your pay grade, but they live in the lap of luxury. If you get it, you get it. They are below your pay grade, yet they live in the lap of luxury. If you get it, you get it. And for some, do you know why? Because you have respect and you don't lie. You respect yourself and you don't settle for bullshit. And they are envious. What are we saying here? People that live in envy and hate. But they pretend like everything is great. It's like, what the hell? Mean people, mean spirits, trying to control everyone and everything. Everything around them is control. Bullies. Harassers. It's like, please leave me alone. No, I'm going to overstep my boundaries. It's like, please just, we have nothing to talk about. Please leave me alone. Someone's beginning to see the difference. Thank goodness. A private empire and a private hit for hire for some. In the preliminary, that was present too. People that are trying to look for people to fight. It's like, Jesus, this is why they can't sleep at night. They wonder why they can't fucking sleep at night. This is obsessive energy. Some people are obsessed. They really are mentally not stable. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care what kind of title they have. I don't care what fucking president of what company they fucking rubbed elbows with and rubbed dicks with. I don't give two shits. These people are mentally not okay, and they are a parasite to humanity. This is what's coming in. Facebook friends for some. I'm just the messenger. I'm feeling the energies, and some people are really mean spirits. Insanity. You are being protected. I am protecting you. You are being protected, my lovies. If you didn't know, now you know. For some of you, you're being protected from a hoe. That's what's coming in. And for some of you, you're being protected from a Josiah, and from some of you, from a hit for hire, and for some of you, from a Jose. And for some of you, from a Chris. There's a Chris in the field, a director of something or other who's a nut job. You're being protected from that too. Take it how it resonates. I'm just the messenger. And something about someone's brother too. There's an investigation. I told you, my lovies, you build your towers, but they will fall. Because it's the powers that let it go. Something about dicks, penetration. I told you, I felt it. And somebody wants to apologize. Maybe for some of you, apologies. Something about Lily's chocolates. Someone wants to apologize for ignoring their intuition when it came to situations of crooked organizations or corporations. Take that how it resonates. Or crooked group. They know. Okay, for some, yesterday's reading, people knew that they were breaking your heart, but they didn't give two fucks. They know what they did to make you walk away, but pretend like they don't. For some of you in an organization or some shit, maybe it has to do. I am getting the name Chris. Maybe for some of you, somebody knows what they actually did. Maybe for some of you, it's happened. I get it, my lovies. I totally get it. Been there. Maybe for some of you, somebody tried to bully you in an organization, but pretend like, oh, why is this person acting this way? But they fucking know what they did, and they pretended like they didn't. They weren't conscious of the fact that they were treating you like shit or trying to. Psychopaths. Someone was a dog or something with a dog, ignoring the intuition. Something about bone marrow, and something about a car, and something about the 80s. And somebody wants to try to clear the air. Boom. It is what's fair, my lovies. And I told you we got sex. I feel the sex in the field. Everything I am saying is for a reason. For some of you, there's something sexual or a sexual tie that needs to be healed. Take what resonates. And something needs to be sealed. For some of you, there's a government seal. For some of you, there's a Navy seal. For some of you, something needs to be sealed. Like something needs to be concealed. But I'm getting like when you seal, for example, like when you seal an energy, like someone tried to steal an energy. Someone tried to steal energies. For some of you, you got people watching you trying to steal what you do. It's trying to steal like how you speak, the things you say, but also trying to destroy you. It's like, my love, if you destroy this person, you ain't gonna have no ideas. So maybe you should just support them, you know? Maybe you should support them. You stalk them so much, like maybe you should support them because you're getting something out of it. That energy comes in the preliminary, stealing energy through fake accounts for some of you, or watching you, or these are people that watch you at work and pretend like your ideas are their ideas. There are holes in the story for a reason, because when you know that when you're the authentic one, there ain't gonna be no holes in your story. If someone takes the time to ask you the fucking right questions, there ain't gonna be holes in your story, but they have holes in their stories for a reason. There are holes in their story for a reason. When it comes to sex, for some of you, that also was present. Aldo, something about Aldo, somebody likes Aldo shoes. For some of you, someone had sex with someone that you know, or they denied having sex with someone that they actually had sex with, and there's holes in the story for a reason. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about the seasons, something about the seasoning, something about thyme. Somebody likes thyme. I'm seeing like oregano. I'm seeing these seasonings. I think they sell them at Ralph's. I'm seeing seasonings like oregano and thyme. You can get them at Walmart too, like little cheap seasonings, but somebody has like a cupboard full of seasonings. Enye, we got an enye here. Someone's getting a new job. Enye getting a new job. But there are holes in the story when it comes to this new job for a reason for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Your family members. Oh, this one comes up in my readings too. I'm telling you, my lovies, I speak because Spirit has prepared us for this for a reason. Your family members cannot be trusted. I get it, my lovies. Totally get it. It comes up. Not only does it come up in the preliminary for you, the preliminary readings that I do, but it comes up in my personal readings too. Your family can't be trusted. It doesn't matter how much they try to emotionally manipulate you. They can't be trusted. For some of you, when it comes to sex, your family members can't be trusted. There's an issue with a cousin for some. That also comes in the preliminary for some. There's a cousin who had sex with someone you know, or is messing with someone that you know. Take that how it resonates. She's a hoe. That's how it's coming in. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. You gonna pay attention to the signs? There are holes in the story for a reason, and your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. For some of you, your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. Your family members cannot be trusted for some, and there are holes in the story for a reason. if they try to manipulate you, Spirit was giving us, it's like people that will try to project onto you. A Pisces could be significant for some. People that will try to project onto you. For example, I loved the church. When I was a child, I loved going to the church with my grandparents. When I told my mom about my experience with the church, her experience, you know, her delirium, whatever she was going through in her life, her experience made her want to taint my experience. I had a really positive experience in the church. Everybody loved me. Everybody was supportive of us. Everybody, it was a community. I would volunteer at the church. I would love going to the church. I would volunteer. I would go to school during the week. And then on the Saturdays and Sundays, they were building a new temple, and they had a little market and a little kitchen. And I would go and help out in the market and the kitchen. So Saturdays and Sundays, we would spend our whole day in the church. During the day, we would work in the little temple. We would serve food. We would sell snacks and do all of that. And then you can tell what it does to my spirit. And then at Saturday night we would attend service. Sundays we would attend service, but again we would work the little stores at the temple, and it was so fun. Like, me and my grandmama, we would be there, and sometimes I would go by myself if she wasn't feeling like up for it, or she had something else to do. Like, I just loved being there. And my grandpapa would pick us up and drop us off and stuff like that. Or sometimes we would take the bus. But it was just really like beautiful. She never had that experience in the church. She never really liked my mom. She never really liked the church. But she would try to like project onto me, like, wasn't there envy? Wasn't there this? Wasn't there that? I never experienced that in the church. Everybody loved me. Like, I just had a great time in the church. Maybe for some of you, it's like family trying to project onto you some pain and trying to like manipulate or take it how it resonates. Family, friends, or there's a Cindy for someone's trying to project onto you like the pain of a situation. It's like, nah, actually, when I experienced that situation, I had a good time. Like, when I had that friendship with that person, I actually had a good time. I enjoyed it. And they're like, no, because for some of you, someone's a liar. No, she's this or that, or he's this or that. And it's like, no, actually, like, that person, when we hung out, like, it's like you have to hold on to your reality, because someone is trying to like manipulate even your memory of what happened in a situation, where it's like, again, like, just to use the example of the church, right? My mom had a terrible, experience there. I had a wonderful experience there, and it was what was fair. And so for me, like, she wasn't there with me. So it's like allowing someone that wasn't there with you in an experience to project and castrate your passion for that experience. It's like, I had a wonderful experience and I need to hold on to the feeling of that. But somebody doesn't want you to. It's like almost they don't want you to heal. Maybe for somebody did manipulate you for a while and had you believing, like, it's like detached from how you experience something, where it's like you lived through something and it was great for you, and then you let somebody manipulate you into believing that it wasn't. And then you had to like go back and you're like, oh shit, like, why did I treat that shit? Why did I let that go? I actually had a great time with that. And they're like, no, it was horrible. And they started making stuff up afterwards. Take that how it resonates. That's what's coming in for some. For some, you're dealing with nut jobs and manipulators. For real, for real. For real, for real. That needs to heal. This shit's fucking scary. Modern scientists do not understand your powers, so they pathologize your gifts. For some of you, modern scientists do not understand your powers, so they pathologize your gifts. They don't understand who you are. These people that think that they're so smart, they went to the Harvards and the Yales and the Princetons of the world, and the scandals, something about Scandinavia for some. They don't understand. They can talk a lot. They don't understand spirit. They don't understand your powers, so they try to pathologize things. Spirit was giving that to us. For some, there's something about a psych ward. Spirit was giving us even people that like end up in psych wards. It's always so convenient how these people are usually coming from money, because I see a lot of broke people on the street where I'm like, wait, nobody wants to put them in the psych ward. Why? In an insane asylum? Why? There's no money tied to them, huh? But for some, people want to pathologize your powers. Modern scientists do not understand your powers, and they want to pathologize it. They talk out of their ass. It's like the forefathers. You came from the caves. No offense, my lovies, but we got to say it how we got to say it. So certain people they're not intelligent. They really are not. Look what they've done to the world. And then they want to make it like it's a global problem, but they don't want to step down and be humble. Anyways, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. They are just in it for the moment. They are just in it for moments, for titles. They don't understand the deeper connection. There's a lot of disrespect. In the scientific community, they always mock what they can't understand. And then maybe like a few decades later, they're like, oh, no, now we have this. We see that avocados are so healthy for you. The natives could have fucking told you that. But they watch you in private. They steal from you. It's like you get big Chipotle chains. But wait, like the natives have been doing this for a really long time. I don't understand. They do it in private. They steal ideas, visions. I'm telling you, it's an energy. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's okay too. It's okay to be students. A family that will tower out and go their separate ways. I told you there's a tower. And it's an emergency. A family that will tower out and go their separate ways because too many plays. Your family members can't be trusted, and it's all going, they're going to stop. They're going to turn on each other too. Because what did I say? And they're going to turn on your brothers too. Because if you do it to one, you'll do it to anyone. It is your soul. Your soul has no authenticity, no loyalty, no royalty. If you do it to one, you'll do it to anyone. Your family members can't be trusted, and they're all going to go their separate ways anyway. This crooked empire. For some of you, if you have a group of friends, I am getting for a man, if you have a group of friends, for some of you, there's going to be a sister's ex is going to reach out, and this person is worthy of, or it's coming in as a sister's ex, but take that how it resonates, who also plays with hex work though. But this, something about Hector, oh my gosh, this person has a lot of emotions that they want to clear. They may want to like be sincere and reach out. The way it came in is your family member's ex, but it is coming in as your sister's ex. So take that how it resonates. Your family member's ex or your sister's ex for some is going to want to reach out to you to have a conversation. This person is actually sincere and they're worth listening to. The name Gabriel is coming in. The name Gabriella. Take that how it resonates. A mighty fine fella. That's what's coming in. You can go on a coffee date with this person for some. You're going to be, maybe they're going to ask you to go out for coffee or for drinks. There is a little bit, for some, there could have been a family member that kind of tried to like overpower your power. Take that how it resonates to create a tower in your life. And something about your wife too. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, somebody's in a same sex thing. But there's a sister's ex. This energy is like, it's like, this person's been trying to get to you for a while. I don't know if you're going to see this person the way he sees you, especially if you're a female for some. Take it how it resonates. Wherever the shoe fits, wear it. But this person actually has like some type of like admiration for somebody. And he may even like want to like, it's just in his soul. I'm not saying he's like, he's not a, oh my gosh, Nana. Like he's not a pervert. But maybe something about Rupert or Ubert, something like that. Something about Umberto, like something about Roberto or Roberta. But this person is like, he's trying to tread lightly because he knows that some shady shit was done to somebody. Take that how it resonates. It could have been you, or take it how it resonates, my lovies. I'm just reading the energies, but it's like he doesn't, oh my gosh, this energy is so frustrating because he wants to almost like he wants to kind of date you, to be quite frank, my lovies. You see? Like, but he was with your family member who's a crook, who's a loose case, who's a nutcase. But it's like the way I'm acting, it's the way the energy is coming. Someone's like, oh my God, like, what can I do to trust? What can I do to trust? What can I, oh my gosh, this person can't even, what can I do to get you to trust me? Pamela, like, or Pam, like something about Sam, like Nancy, John, like, what can I do to have you, John, what can I, John, what can I do to have you trust me? Because I think this person actually, like, maybe their intention is it didn't work out with your sister or whatever, but it may work out with you if you wanted to. But they're also cool if not, because they don't want to seem like a tool. But something about school, you could have all gone to school together, or school's coming in. I'm getting the University of Nevada. Something about Las Vegas is coming in. The Palms could be significant. I'm seeing the Palms Casino. Like, you could have even gone on vacation with these people, or like been part of celebrate. I don't know, but like, it's like they never wanted to. Someone sincere, my lovies. I'm not necessarily about these situations, but it's over and done between these people, and this person seeing it as maybe there's an opportunity here for you and I. It's up to you what you want to do. But they don't want to, I like this person, my lovies. Truth Nunez is trying to like also channel this person in without overstepping boundaries, because this is what this person wants to do. They don't want to force you. It's okay, but they feel like this could really be beautiful. You could live a family. You came from a shitty family anyway for some. So you could live a family with them. They're not programmed. Like, they're not programmable, or maybe they were at one point, but they're out of the programming. Like, they're out of a matrix. They're out of an illusion. They see something. Someone could have some type of concussion. I'm seeing someone like with head wrappings. I'm also seeing someone that hurt their leg or had a leg cast at some point. Someone had a leg cast at some point. I'm seeing someone all like a bunch of casts. Like, maybe this person's broke a lot of stuff in his life. I don't know. Or somebody around you. But this person's, the name Chris, I'm seeing this could be a childhood friend. Because I'm seeing like, this could be your brother's childhood friend. I'm getting the name Christopher, and I'm getting a brother's childhood friend. Take that how it resonates. But this person's like, you haven't seen this person in a while. But like, this person knows certain things that have happened. Like, they may even, I'm seeing Hatchet book group. But I'm seeing it like a machete. I'm seeing machete. A machete could be significant for some. Like, the tropics could be significant for some. The Caribbean. I am getting Jamaica. This person could be very well traveled as well, because I'm seeing China. But it's like, they always liked you. But for some reason, like, Spirit needed to make it happen where you never connected in the past. Because there were tests that both of you needed to go through in order to clear. Because imagine you would have lived in fear with this situation. But it's up to you for some. Jonathan Joshua. We got active, or some type of an activity. For some of you, you could be going to do some type of an activity. For some of you, you can be going on a coffee date and then maybe going to some type of an activity. We got exaggerating events to justify their overreacting, of course. They exaggerate events to justify their overreacting, or someone will be exaggerating, or somebody did exaggerate events to justify their overreacting. So someone took action in an empire, or they wanted to take action by exaggerating something to then take action. Something about proactive. Somebody suffers from some type of acne. And they did this out of envy. They exaggerated events to take action, Elisa, and they did it, Melissa, and they did it strategically out of envy. Because that makes sense. Let's screw them over. Someone that's like a good colleague, a good worker, a supportive force. Let's screw them over because we're envious, and let's get them out of here. How does that make sense? Only in an idiot's mind. No offense, I'm just the reader. This person respects themselves and will not settle. For some of you, when it comes to sex, somebody respects something about a rec center, and something about someone's reckless. Someone's reckless. Somebody else is reckless when it comes to sex, but there's somebody else that is not. This person respects themselves and will not settle, especially when it comes to sex. There are holes in somebody's story for a reason, my lovies. Do not ignore the red flags just because you want some type of connection with somebody. If there are red flags in a situation, especially when it comes to sex, somebody's not going to settle. Don't settle, my lovies. You're not going to settle because there are holes in somebody's story for a reason. They are below your pay grade. It is not to offend them. It's to say they are below your pay grade, especially when it comes to sexually. They haven't gone through the lessons that you've gone through in chastity. They don't understand what being chaste is. Chaste. Chaste is scary. Chastity is a little different. They are below your pay grade, and there are holes in their story for a reason, but there are holes in your story. For some of you, my lovies, take it how it resonates. For others, there are holes in their story for a reason. What is popular is not always good. Get it. If you get it, you get it. What is popular is not always good. Enye, what is popular is not always good. Just because everybody's doing it doesn't mean you should too. That is like life lesson number 1, and so many people just fall right into that trap. What is popular is not always good. This person does not like sex and prefers other forms of intimacy, because for some of you, you feel that there's a new job that's going to stimulate you. For some of you, your work could be the way that you're intimate with spirit. This person does not like sex and they prefer other forms of intimacy. They're not just a nut job. Like they're not always like looking for the next nut. Take that how it resonates. So they can't be manipulated by sex. They're not about that. This person does not like sex and prefers other forms of intimacy. And for some of you, this is someone in a new work situation or someone that you're recently working with. This person may actually not be popular for some, or they may be very to themselves, but this person is a deep person. They're worth it. I know a lot of people, popular opinion may be that they're not sexy enough, but Spirit saying they're more than sexy. They're more sexy than the perverts you see on TV. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. What is popular is not always good, and this person does not like sex and prefers other, and this firm, something about firm. Someone's ass is firm too. Good for you, my lovies. Trauma, I told you. Okay. This one wants to come out first, and then this one right behind it. Traumas related to sexual experiences. For some of you, your family, this energy has been present the last couple of days, my lovies. It is in the field for a reason. Your family members cannot be trusted, and there are too many traumas related to sexual experiences in your family. Something about Mandy. This person is lying. That's why there are holes in their story. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them, and they are lying to you. They are below your pay grade. They are also giving you holy stories, stolen money. They stolen inheritance. Stolen inheritance, stoic. Stoic. I'm seeing the word stoic. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. This person is lying to you. They're below your pay grade energetically. Your energetic signature is asking you to release this. For some, what is popular is not always good. I don't care how much popularity this person has. And below that, below the pay grade thing, is also there are holes in their story as to their pay. Because they stole money. For some, somebody stole an inheritance. So it's like, how did you make so much money? Drinking. Modern scientists do not understand your powers, so they pathologize your gift. Someone's drinking. I'm getting drinking the Kool-Aid. I've met researchers that have told me that they hate research because it's just competitive and it's just ego stroking, and a lot of people competing for money, and they get bought easily by putting out research that supports an agenda. So drinking the Kool-Aid when it comes to researchers or people that believe they know what they're talking about when they don't. Spiritually bankrupt. This person is gang stalking, of course. This person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. Everything comes in for a reason. The obsessed criminals are in the field. And they need time to heal. This person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. This energy has been present. This person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. It's funny, this morning I ran into somebody at the gym that I've been going to another gym, not the one that I usually go to when I'm in San Diego. And I'm like, oh, look, this person is here. And they usually go to the gym in the afternoon over there. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with, maybe for some of you have to pay attention to who you see and where you see them, and the same group of people that you kind of see everywhere, and you're like, this is interesting. This is interesting too. Maybe it has something to do, something like that. Everything is coming in for a reason. This person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. This is an empire of people, or people that consider themselves family. Eventually, these people will betray each other too, because that's how it works, and they're going to tower out. A family that will tower out and go their separate ways. Building some type of an empire. They really will be missing you and look forward to seeing you in heaven, because for some of you, an empire that's dying. They're frying. Somebody's going to overdose on something. I'm just the messenger. For me, I really wish that everybody would just be happy. But some people don't want to be happy, my lovies. Some people don't want to be happy. Some people love their misery. They love to hurt others. They like to play the victim. They're narcissistic. I don't even like to use that word, but Spirit's giving that to us. They're mean spirits. They're insane. They don't know how to check themselves. They have a lot of traumas from their childhood. They act like big bullies and big victims at the same time. And something about a victor. And something about eviction. Someone's going to get evicted. Someone's going to overdose. And they like to roast a lot. They like to make fun of things a lot. They feel put on the spot. They really will be missing you and look forward to seeing you in heaven. An empire of people. It's like, you know, when you have like these groups of people and they have this great fall, and some go to prison, some lose their mind, some lose their life, some lose their wife. That's this type of energy. Because they want to try to rape somebody, but they can't. Spirit won't let them. Blue balls. Privately having blue balls. Obsessive. Fake accounts. Stalking. They don't know how to let it go. They don't. Somebody doesn't know how to let it go. They were just in it for the moment out of envy. So these are the type of people that are turned on by you, but they also envy you. This is crazy. This is painful. This is painful. It really is. There's a single mother who is in it for the moment for some. There's a single mother who's envious, who gave somebody blue balls or will be giving somebody blue balls. You need to leave the children out of this when it comes to your envy for somebody, or this could be you. Take it how it resonates. There's a single mother who is envious and needs to leave the children out of a situation. She gets a standing obies. She gets a standing ovation, though. You're going to have a virtual meeting for some. But people are going to exaggerate events to justify their overreacting. When it comes to a virtual meeting, someone will be exaggerating. You can have a meeting with someone who's a single mother for some. This person is going to try to make something. For some of you, I am getting, this is what's coming in. Karma. Something about karma, something about a spa. I'm getting like having a virtual meeting with somebody, and this person is like your fuck buddy at a distance, but this person's doing this like a pervert. Like, I don't know. This is weird. What is this? What the hell? I'm seeing like somebody like either, and it's everything we do on these phones, everything is stored on the network. Everything is stored in the servers. Everything is served. It goes up to the cloud, but it's major servers that store so much data, and all of it's like. So somebody's like, I'm seeing someone like playing with themselves or like taking out their breast. Mind you, their child is like in the house somewhere, and they're doing this with this pervert that they talk to virtually. While they're just ignoring their child. It's like, here, go watch TV while I go and do this real quick. For others that does not apply to, you do have a virtual meeting, but someone's going to try to tease you. They're going to exaggerate something that you did in a virtual meeting to try to, like, either, I don't know, leave you hanging high and dry in some way, or leave you out of a situation. Maybe leave you to do your project on your own. Maybe for some of you, if you are talking to somebody that, like, you're looking for some type of, like, support when it comes to creating something, they're going to leave you high and dry. They're going to exaggerate something that happened in a virtual meeting, or they're going to exaggerate the context of something in order to kind of just pull back on the situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You got a surprise, though. For some of you, this is going to surprise you, or there's a surprise virtual meeting or a surprise activity for some. That's fun. We got coffee date and a family home. For some of you, you could be having some type of meeting at a family home, but I would be cautious for some because that's right underneath all of this messy family. I told you. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? We told you. These people are not spiritually in tune at all. These people could not be further from God at this particular time. And mind you, God is always there. They are book smart, but spiritually retarded. But they believe that they can explain everything away. They are book smart, but spiritually retarded. Where is this? Here, we'll do fam over the family home. These are the people that can easily, because they are so spiritually retarded, they would involve themselves in gang stalking to try to kidnap people. What the hell? Because it's all a popularity contest. What did we say? Researchers looking for just the grants and the popularity contest. What did we say, my lovies? Take that how it resonates. There could be a scientist involved in a situation. Take it how it resonates. It gets a standing ovation for their acting skills. This person never drinks alcohol. For some of you, traumas related to sexual experiences, somebody never said, or either they say that they, Lisette, either they say they never drink alcohol, but this is a family member that can't be trusted for some. But somebody's lying for some about saying that they never drink alcohol, not in front of you. This person's always on the phone. For some of you, there's somebody who's always on the phone. I don't know, my lovies. For somebody, this looks a little funky. For some, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some, the year of the monkey. For some, somebody is a liar and they say that they respect themselves, but it's not true. This person would settle for anything that, if you throw enough money at them, they'll settle. They'll even medal too. They win a medal. Somebody win a medal. I'm getting something about a gold medalist. Take that how it resonates. Someone's always on the phone. They pretend like they respect themselves, but they're a liar. They could also say that they don't drink. This is like the type of person that wants to present themselves. I don't get this, but this is what's coming in. Somebody wants to, like, como una palomita blanca. Somebody can speak Spanish. The name Blanca could be significant for some. Somebody could be white. I'm seeing a blonde female, but take it how it resonates. Male, female, blonde, whatever. This is someone you're in a relationship with for some. Take that how it resonates. But it's like, no, I never drink, my love. I never drink. Never at all. But when they're not with you, they get hammered. No, I don't have sex. No, never. No, it's been years. No, I don't have sex. I'm waiting. I don't have sex. This person had sex fucking 2 weeks ago with somebody. And then when you ask them, it's like, but wait, I thought you said this. And they're like, oh, no, because this, there's always a hole in their story. So they're not a glory hole for some. This person is premature. Or you did something with this person premature. They're below your pay grade for some. They're premature. Not just immature. They're premature. And they lie all the time. Everything is a fucking lie. International. I was seeing somebody that's just like another country. South Africa could be significant for some. South America. What is popular is not always good, my lovies. International. What is popular is not always good when it comes to the situation. This is sending out an SOS. This person is lying. This person can also tell you that they need a lot of help. I don't know. For some of you, I'm almost feeling like somebody is like in one of those romance schemes things. For somebody's in a romance scheme relationship, and it's like someone has a child somewhere offshore, somewhere far, and it's like they show you their tits in the videos and do all of these things, and this is like a romance scheme. This is what's coming in for some, and you thought you were building the dream team. Can we just talk? Somebody just wants to talk, but they're going to be missing you, and they're going to look forward to seeing you in heaven. So absolutely no. It looks like it's a no. Not in this lifetime, not whatever you were planning. It's a no. No, we can't just talk for somebody. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see you. For somebody fantasizes about you all the time. For some of you, this is somebody that was gang stalking you, or this was you, what you were doing, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. Somebody was screwing. They were gang stalking in hopes of kidnapping somebody. They are obsessed. Someone became obsessed with the idea of doing something to somebody, and they're not going to get to. Now they are obsessed and surprised at their obsession. We got the debt collectors that are calling someone that does not like sex and prefers other forms of intimacy. The debt collectors are calling. It's appalling. Cry now and laugh later. For somebody that was drinking for some of you, you are going to cry now and laugh later, because all of these haters, for some of you, it's like, again, there's a reason why Spirit gave us everything earlier. The premature, spiritually, scientists or the thought leaders of whatever, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years go by. Oh my gosh, this is actually what they were talking about. They won't say this is what they were talking about. They tarnish you to call you crazy or something, and then they're like, oh yeah, we came up with this latest thing. You didn't come up with shit. Everybody that's drinking the Kool-Aid, cry now, laugh later. For some of you, if people were like making fun of your powers or something that you have that they don't even fucking understand, you're gonna cry now and you're gonna laugh later. For some of you, he is the one. Blue balls. He is the one. Blue balls and incognito. Someone could be desiring you in private, and he is the one. But he's with a single mother who is in it for the moment. And she wants to leave the children out of this, but maybe not. Maybe she does want to include the children. But this is someone that needs to have a virtual meeting. And they are trying to, and there's exaggeration in these events to try to justify doing something. This person does want to make up for lost time. Somebody wants to make up for lost time. They want to have some type of meeting to make up for lost time. I told you, for somebody's reaching out from your past. For some of you, the single mother has a credit score over 600. And she's into white-collar crimes. And she wants to tell you to leave the children out of this. Or there's an issue with, I don't know. For some of you, you could be meeting someone that was dealing with a female who's a criminal. Take it how it resonates. And he is the one. The one is showing up here, my lovies. So, boom. Boom. All right, my darlings. RD Fitness. Like something. For some, the one is with somebody that envies somebody else, but they're not hooking up with this person. Like, someone's gonna stop having sex with somebody, which is gonna help. They was only supposed to be a fuck buddy. That's how it's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Spirit insists your family members cannot be trusted. And there are traumas related to sexual experiences. This is the type of family, the mother competes with the daughter competes with the sisters compete with each other, but everybody pretends like they're happy. The brothers are never, it's just a mess. This person is lying, and your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. You feel energetically less happy. You feel like there's always a drama. For some of you, someone's always on the phone, draining your energy too. because they just want to they want to win the popularity contest. And for some of you, these fucking gang stalkers, some of them are going to prison eventually. They thought they were gonna get away with this shit. I don't know. This is crazy, my lovies. Something's be nuts. 104:17 was on the clock. This person wants to, okay, for some of you, they really will be missing you and look forward to seeing you in heaven. This person wants to approach you, but they second guess themselves. But they don't second guess themselves when they approach a hoe. I don't know. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just a messenger. They don't second guess themselves when they approach someone that they want some type of money from. They don't second guess themselves when they want to, I don't know, act funny. They don't second guess themselves then, but they second guess themselves when it comes to approaching you. They're caught up in a popularity contest. For some of you, this is somebody, I am getting somebody that is actually not even serious about you. But they want to approach you just to say, it's like to have a notch on their belt. And that's why when you're insincere and you lie, you can't approach somebody. You really can't. Not somebody that's worthy. MNO was in some type of popularity contest for some. I'm getting Moni, Nancy, Oprah. Somebody, Oprah, a talk show. Somebody that you used to know. Your life has been going, for some of you, somebody that you used to know, their life has been going downhill since they've been with somebody, or take that how it resonates, or take it how it resonates. What did we say about chastity, my lovies? What did we say about chastity? Spirit gave it to us for a reason. There are like 700 of these. Chastity. I told you, my lovies. For some of you, there is somebody that never drinks alcohol. And chastity, I don't know, my lovies. I don't trust this person. Because guess what comes out right after the chastity? This person never drinks alcohol. When they speak, they are sharing what they did as an analogy in order to clear karma, but dodge confessing. They're trying to avoid karma, but not ruin their reputation. I don't think this person is who they say they are. Not even when it comes to sex. Not at all. This person respects themselves and will not settle. You need to investigate. You really need to, for some of you, you need to investigate Caitlin, I don't know. You need to investigate, because this person, I don't know what they say. They're saying they're not going to settle and they respect themselves. Anyways, for some of you, you get a fresh start when it comes to a coffee date. I told you. For some of you, you deserve respect. For some of you, there's an activity that deserves respect. For some of you, something you do deserves respect. For some of you, what is popular is not always good. And Spirit is saying, no. Something was popular, but it wasn't good. And he or she controls everything somebody does. And they tried to sabotage, and they tried to sabotage your connection out of envy. I told you there was an issue in the past for some. They tried to, they tried to sabotage your connection out of envy. Rotten souls with rotten goals. This person hides in a relationship and cannot truly be trusted. There are debt collectors calling somebody that is hiding in a relationship and can't be trusted. They are busted. This person does not like sex and prefers other forms of intimacy. There is an inheritance. What did we say about inheritance for some? There's an inheritance somebody lied about. I don't know. I don't trust this person at all for some. And this person is married. For some of you, this person does not like sex and prefers other forms of intimacy. She prefers money. And this person is married. For some of you, you got a new job that you're going to be married to. For some of you, someone is drinking out of misery. For some of you, there is a setup. If you didn't hear it, there's a setup and people over some type of credit score over 600. For somebody's trying to confuse you and they're only in it for the moment. For some of you, there is a great father who has blue balls. I told you, for some, there's a good man involved in a situation that's with a woman that does not give two shits about him. But Amanda, but he's a great father and he has blue balls and he wants to leave the children out of a situation. There is nothing to worry about when it comes to the children for some. There is also nothing to worry about concerning a Virgo, because for some of you, there's a Virgo that wants to peak Or there's nothing to worry about concerning being isolated, because I'm also getting hermit energy. For some of you, you're very protected. If you didn't know, my lovies, now you know. Somebody does not like your scent, and so they want to have a virtual meeting with you. For some of you, someone is there's a pimp and a player who's being played, my lovies. I don't care if you are a pimp, a player, a gangster. Someone is playing you just the way you like to play people. Take it how it resonates, my lovies. And something about Deeple. Somebody even uses translation software to talk to somebody virtually that's fucking milking them for their money, my lovies. Come on. For some of you, below pay grade, a family that is below your pay grade, you need a different family or different crew or people you consider family. You can create your own family in this world, my lovies. For some of you, these people are below Deja. For some of you, Dejanira. For some of you, they are below your pay grade. You can see the sorrow in their eyes, even if they are in denial. For some of you, there's a family who is a lie, and a lie. And you can see their sorrow in their the eyes, even if they're in denial. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see you, and they wish to be somewhere else. They don't even like each other. They wish to be somewhere else, and somebody wishes to be with your brother. Take it how it resonates. We got a surprise for a thin, natural eyebrows. There's going to be surprise help for somebody with thin, natural eyebrows. Somebody who has a heart-on. Someone's really passionate about somebody. For some of you, someone wants to blame it on the alcohol. For some of you, you can get some type of for some of you, there's a booty call involved in a situation. For others, there's somebody that's going to deserve a standing ovation because they're finally going to call you, especially when you're ovulating. When you're ovulating, someone's going to call you because they actually really like you, but they have not had the courage to tell you. So they're going to have some liquid courage in them, and they're going to say something, and you're going to be always on the phone with this person. This person is, after they break this, it's like opening up the Hoover Dam. For some of you, your family members can't be trusted when it comes to a legal procedure. Traumas related to sexual experiences, trying to find dirt to make someone else look bad in their place. For some of you, these are the type of people that 011111, oh shit. They are trying to find dirt to make someone else look bad in their place. Maybe using, for somebody's even trying to figure out if somebody has sexual traumas to use that against them. I don't know. This is what's coming in. Traumas related to sexual experiences, and someone's trying to use that against somebody to see if they can harm them so that they can disarm them or they can silence them. You know, when Spirit is giving us, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Ain't that some shit? They ain't got no clue. For some people, so they're clueless. We got someone in their Fifi, Felicia. We got someone in their 50s who's lying. This person is lying. Someone in their 50s is a liar. And there's a hit for hire too. I told you there's I'm gay. For some of you, I'm getting an older female and an older gentleman. I'm getting a bunch of people, so take it how it resonates. But there are a few people in their 50s in the field who are liars. It is what it is, my lovies. I'm just a reader. Rhinoplasty, somebody has some type of nose surgery, plastic surgery, and this person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. Rhinoplasty, somebody that did something to their nose. This person is gang stalking with others in hopes of kidnapping somebody. We got legal issues here. A family that will tower out and go their separate ways. I told you, for some, they play too many games. It is catching up. Whether they think they're impervious to the effects of spiritual work because they live in their own world and they're the most powerful X, Y, or Z. The Spirit's saying, honey. Honey. The illusion is broken. What did we say earlier? For some, you're getting out of an illusion. The illusion is broken about an empire of people. They're all crooked. She is a good woman, and I hate it. For some of you, I told you. For some of you, there could be an empire of people who hate good women or hate a good woman. For some of you, there's somebody that tries to portray a good woman as a bad woman, and it's like, the fuck? Because they hate it. Trying to call somebody a prostitute, that's not a prostitute. It's very difficult, my lovies. That's a very insane thing to do in the spiritual sense. And when you have to pay that back for spiritual reasons. For some of you, a dress, This person is lying about a dress, or something happened with a dress, or someone likes to wear dresses. Take that how it resonates. We got oh my gosh, every day someone's substance abusing. For some, every day. Substance abuse every day. Somebody that pretends to never drink. And never have sex, and never smoke, and never toke either. Somebody could be into all types of shit. Something about fever events. They're blocking your blessings. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. They're blocking your blessings, and all they do is lie. Celsius, the metric system. I told you I got international, like South Africa or some shit. I am also getting Gabon. Take that how it resonates. We got a financial crisis for some. Because of spiritual court. Spiritual court is in session. I told you. We don't do anything without their permission. We don't. Not even if we think we do. Someone's going to go crazy. This energy has been present. For some of you, you are going to get something in the mail, though. For some, somebody's black magic has failed, and they are going to go crazy. It was fair, my lovies. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You got a 2-week notice. Prepare. O'Hare, Chicago, Chi-Town. A model, or somebody that thought they were a model. They're going to be a model, all right. I'm getting a Model T, though. I'm getting a Tesla. I'm seeing a BMW. I'm seeing expensive vehicles. I'm seeing a Mercedes. Ride to stay alive. Somebody with a motorcycle. There's a tall person involved in a situation. Someone could be tall. I was seeing a tall female. I was seeing a bunch of people, so take it how it resonates. Who's premature, extremely immature, but they're about to mature now. They're about to learn. Mind-altering drugs. I told you, for someone's going to OD, or they're going to try to. I told you. I'm just the messenger. I told you. Someone's going to overdose. I'm just the messenger. It's either they're going to come really close to dying. It's like really painful. It's like they're going to have to fall into the hospital. Like they're going to have to get treatment. The matchmaker is sincere and wants to support the potential couple. For some of you, there's a matchmaker who is sincere and wants to support the potential couple. Something about Patricia. And me too, my lovies. I want to support the potential couple. It's sincere. If the person's sincere and you're sincere and everybody's sincere, I'm sincere too, my lovey shit. For some of you, somebody wants to apologize to an itch. That's what's coming in. Does it make sense? Right there, it doesn't make sense. Somebody could have pretended like they were going to apologize to somebody, but they didn't. They didn't. Everlasting bliss rules this home. For some of you, there is a everlasting bliss. Ava. Spirit is going to bless you for your work. For some of you, Spirit will bless you for your work. Your work is not going unnoticed by the spiritual realm. Spirit is going to bless you for your work. Spirit is going to bless you for your work. Because you're not a jerk. Abstinence for your discipline, for your tenacity, for withholding appropriately, for your abstinence in all ways, including for some actually being abstinent in sexual terms. You're going to clear the air for some. 01-17-18 was on the clock, but for some reason I didn't want to look. Hiding behind mother or father duties to hide pain. For some, there's a single mama especially who is hiding behind mother or father duties to hide pain. But this could be you as a mama or a dada. Take it how it resonates. Or these could be parents around you hiding behind mother or father duties to hide pain. They don't even understand what they do. That's how it's coming in, and they don't even enjoy what they do. But you are being inspired, or someone is inspiring, or you inspire. It says you inspire me. Alcohol poisoning. I told you all Toms. I'm seeing Tom's, the toothpaste, alcohol poisoning. Someone's going to have some type of alcohol poisoning. For ignoring their intuition, when it came to bone marrow, or when it kind of came to important information in DNA. Shit, what the hell is this? And drones. Boom. And so about Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Lost in wherever. Somebody got lost in New York. Or somebody will be getting lost in New York. I'm gonna somebody's gonna become some type of someone's gonna lose their mind and they're gonna get lost in New York. That's what's coming in. But technically, this is something that somebody always wanted. A Pisces. What did we say earlier about a Pisces? It's like somebody's gonna They're going to become a drunk. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. They're going to be drunk like a skunk. And it's like they're going to like become like lost in New York. Like walk the streets lost in New York. It's going to be cold. But whatever. It's not up to me. It's whatever the energy wanted. They're going to be riding coattails, or they tried to ride coattails on a project, but I don't think they're going to be able to ride coattails. I think they're just going to have to need coats. Someone's just going to need a coat. They're not going to be able to ride the coattails. They're just going to need a coat. A few. This is coming in. I'm just a messenger. They lied a lot. You got to trust divine timing for some. This person could have even stole from you for some. Somebody's paying some really heavy karma because they were also trying to off somebody. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. We got sloppy toppy. There's that fuck buddy energy. It was coming in too. I'm like, but that's not appropriate at this time. But maybe for somebody's very inappropriate. Sloppy toppy for some. Someone hid that they gave somebody head. This something about Megan, but this is what's coming in. For some of you, someone hid. It's like a mother and a son. Like this is what it's like, a mother and a son, but it could be like a mother and a son-in-law. Someone hid that they gave somebody head, and it's like a son or a son-in-law. Take that how it resonates. I'm just a messenger. Some of these messages, I'm like, what the fuck, my lovies? For real? This is what people fucking do? Shit. You need to hire a good lawyer for some. Jesus. Because you're going to be an overnight celebrity. You can make you a celebrity overnight. Overnight celebrity for some. You won, my lovies. You won. We got a coworker. I was getting like, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, like two people working together, like someone's gonna, like two people working as a team to like help like establish something that's gonna become like really popular. Take that how it resonates. We got substance abuse. It insists. And someone that's crying to manipulate the situation. I told you, a bunch of manipulators in the field. I feel it. Crying to manipulate the situation. They've made themselves the victim, because of course they are the victim for all of the devilish shit they were doing to somebody else or to other people. Make it make sense. Some people really, it's just like, just shut the fuck up and just take the loss. And they are, what did Spirit gave us earlier? Projecting illusions. I'm not playing, my lovies. I'm not playing, especially not during fasting. I'm never playing with this. Spirit already knows. Harassment. They were harassing as well. Projecting illusions and trying to make themselves the victim. To make themselves look like the victim. And projecting out illusions to try to project out into your life what you need to suffer for them with. It's like, a Libra could be significant for some. This crooked Libra has been very present for some. Or a crooked person that works for some type of judicial, in the legal field or the legal system. And all they do is think about I. A Libra or in a Leo too. I don't know, a Libra and a Leo involved in a situation. All they think about is I. That's all they do. And it's all a game. I'm just a messenger. This person needs to take care of their body. Karen, this person needs to take better care of their body. Because they're so haughty. They're hautaine. And set goals, my lovies. For some of you, you could be setting body goals. I'm getting like revenge body. That revenge body has been very present for some in the preliminary and in the readings. It's your top priority. A track is going by. Top priority. It's your top priority, my lovies. A customer for some. A single father. You got Polaroids here. For some of you, this has they've always had Polaroids of something. For some of you, there's someone that keeps a lot of pictures of you, but I wouldn't want them to. I really wouldn't want them to. There's a family member that keeps a lot of pictures. It's all a facade. It's all a fraud. Lovers to friends. For some of you, you went from having a love affair of some sorts to friends because it was just temporary. There's a master teacher involved in a situation. This person is innocent in this situation. There's a master teacher who is innocent in a situation, even though they tried to blame the innocent, because that was also present in the preliminary for some. And you got wolf love for some of you. There's wolf love. Ooh, this energy's been present, my lovies. You got wolf love, lovies. Dang. Your intuition is on point. Follow your gut. I got this one too in my preliminary. In my own, I mean. But in the preliminary, this one came out too for you. Your intuition is on point. Follow your gut, my lovies. Don't ignore your intuition. It is life-saving. Something about lifesavers. Watching, for some of you, watching. Married, for some of you, watching a marriage or watching married or watching a commitment. And guess what we have? The blind leading the blind. That came in the preliminary too. I'm like, dang, spirit. So certain people, like, they're so obsessed with somebody else's life and what they're building. Like, this happens? Follow me. For some of you, follow me. They follow you. For some of you, there are people that follow. It's like, not just follow, they swallow too. Not just follow, like, they actually, like, stalk people. I'm like, shit, my lovies. Like, dang. Some crazy stuff. At a party in which too much debauchery took place. This energy's been present too. At a party where too much perversion took place, too much debauchery, negative or harmful manipulation of magic or energy, even fucking witchcraft. This was all a sex ritual for some. Shit. You got a love of a lifetime here for some, who is a model citizen or an exemplary person. We got programming for some, and we got they were mean to someone who was kind to them and blamed the victim. What are we saying here? We ain't playing here. They were mean to someone who was kind to them, and then they blamed the victim. What did we say earlier? I told you, my lovies. I told you. We got special needs, someone that has some type of special need. A day late or $1 short. Someone's a day late and $1 short. An ex-wife, for some, who's going to do life. Someone's going to do life. An accountant got involved or will be getting involved for some. And something is premature. Somebody prematurely involved, an accountant. I'm getting someone, you can tell that someone's just interested in money. Because it's like, if you're breaking up with somebody that you actually loved, you wouldn't just start thinking of, let's involve the accountants right away. All they do is fucking lie. They ain't even good at lying. Not for anybody that's actually fucking paying attention. But that's why they have to isolate or ridicule people that actually are paying attention. Because when you pay attention and you're like, wait a second, what you're saying there, wait, hold on, wait, what? That wasn't fair. We got crowdfunding for some type of crowdfunding activity. And mind-altering drugs. Okay. And someone's a thug. And we got supercharged and stuck. The supercharged energy has been present, but I'm getting supercharged, like you are going to get charged to the max for your spiritual attacks. Supercharged. They're paranoid. I'm getting Polaroid, but they're gonna be paranoid. What they wanted for somebody, like, imagine gang stalking people to try to fucking kidnap them. So if somebody's sensitive, they can feel something's off. You get to live that too now. You get to live that too. You get to live in paranoia, so you can see how it feels. A family, for some of you, you can create a family with loving bonds and loyalty. What did we say? And above your pay grade. For some of you, you don't deserve a family that is like that. Take it how it rests. We fall in where we fall in, my lovies. Maybe for some, it's like something about Berlin. It's like wanting, again, it's something about taunting. It has nothing to do with how much money you have, my lovies, how many titles you have. It has nothing, it's a vibrational thing. It's, if you are a just and honest person, you're not going to settle in being with not just and not honest people. It's just not, it doesn't energetically make sense. So for some of you, there's a family that's above your pay grade, your palace. Something about, they're above your palace too for some. That's how it's coming in. I'm just a messenger. We got sex. Trying to avoid karma but not ruin their reputation. When they speak, they are sharing what they did as an analogy in order to clear karma and dodge confessing. They don't want to ruin their reputation when it comes to sex, but they know that they are not as pure as they pretend to be. We got workplace hidden of love affair for some. An SUV is involved in a situation because Spirit is showing us the SUV. Workplace hidden love affair. And this one wants to peek to They love how you take care of the home. For some of you, there's somebody in a workplace love affair. They love how you take care of the home. Somebody has an SUV. And this one wants to speak too. This person is not mature enough for a relationship and should develop themselves. For some of you, you could be a lover to a coworker. Spirit may be asking you to take a little bit of time. This person is not mature. This person is not mature enough for a relationship and should develop themselves. Maybe for some of you, a little bit of more self-development. Maybe for some of you, someone doesn't necessarily like how you take care of the home. Maybe they just say it, but I don't know. Breastfeeding. Somebody may even have a child, but I don't know. The hidden is coming to light. Yes, it is. They love your power. For some of you, they love your power. Somebody loves somebody's power. Ooh, what did we say? Ooh, what did we say? Ooh, what did we say? Sex magic happened at some type of ritual, some type of threesome, foursome, 10-some for some, because it was a party for some. A rapper was involved in a sex magic ritual for some. Fudge. We got a savvy business deal. This rapper could have savvy business deals, but they involve themselves in sex rituals. Ooh, and there's an infant involved in a situation. For some of you, there's a department store involved in a situation and somebody lusts over things that maybe they shouldn't lust after. I don't know. And we have a nonviolent offense for some. Somebody did something, nonviolent offense. I don't know. We got social media for some. For some of you, someone attacking you on social media. It is still a crime, cyberbullying, which is forbidden. Everything is coming in for a reason. We got someone that a booty call, and there's a booty call who believes that they belong together with somebody. Somebody needs to get some help. There's a booty call who believes that they belong together with somebody. Is not true. They're just a booty call. And Spirit's saying, yes, just a booty call. You don't belong together. Just a booty call. Just a booty call. That's all it was. And there were a lot of lies. You belong together, but somebody lies on you and they hide you and they're ashamed of having sex with you, but for some reason they're having sex with you. Isn't that some shit? I don't know. That says a lot. An ex-friend is sincere and would love to reconnect. I told you, for some, an ex-friend is sincere and would love to reconnect. Genuine love and loyalty. There's an ex-friend who's actually sincere and they want to reconnect. They're a little bit in fear, but they want to reconnect, and there's genuine love and loyalty in this situation for some. They get a standing ovation. They know what they did to make you walk away, but they pretend like they don't. Spirit insists, for some of you, someone knew what they did to make you walk away, but they pretended like they didn't. This person thought they were being a genius, or for some of you, they didn't like your intelligence. E equals MC squared. For some of you, it could have to do with a mathematician or something that had to do with like problem solving and some type of brotherhood. Boom. This is not your responsibility, but they wanted to make it like it is. For some of you, people are trying to drag you into fucking drama that does not belong to you. This energy's been present. This is not your responsibility. We got to fix that. This is not your, they're not your responsibility either for some. This is not your responsibility, but they wanted to make it like it is. For some of you, trying to blame you. They don't even fucking really know you, but try to drag you into their shit show. It's not your responsibility. You are just a humanitarian, but that doesn't mean you're going to have to save every single person. That means that you want what's best for humanity, and what's best for humanity sometimes is you need to stop being a fucking big baby. Let's go. Be your own savior. Do what's right. Do the right thing so you can sleep at night. There's a musician involved in a situation. I don't know. Anyways, okay. They get a standing ovation. Abstinence. For some of you, someone gets a standing ovation for being abstinent as a musician. That's impressive. I think so. Not every musician. A lot of musicians, they fall into the trap. Being pleasant to win you over. Ooh, falling into the trap. Being cautious with a musician for some, because someone's going to be pleasant to win you over. And in the long run, they will show you their monstrous ways and their monstrous plays. There's an insincere musician for some. You need to, the truth is being told. For some of you, the truth is being told, or you're going to find out about a musician who's a monster. For some, somebody held on to the past for too long. So the boat, a day, what did we say earlier? What did Spirit give us? A day late and a dollar short. Somebody held on to the past for too long. When it came to penetrating, they were too busy in some type of penetration action or penetrating something or trying to get into something. A Libra, this freaking Libra for some of you, a Libra involved in a situation, who's a great mother. For some of you, I am getting great mother hen, but take that how it resonates. And something about the pen. There's a Libra who's a great mother or who will be a great mother. Take that how it resonates. But somebody is mad. Someone is mad at their dad. That's how it's coming in. Oh, because this was right behind a greedy family. For some of you, I don't know if somebody's a great mother. I don't know. Someone's a greedy family. I don't know. Maybe. We got baby boomers that are greedy and needy. We got you are a star. Someone's a star. You're a star, my lovies. You're gonna go far. We got an empire. We got an empire and greedy people involved. Trying to make a serious decision between two or more. Someone is trying to make a serious decision about an empire. For some of you, you could be looking at different workplaces. For some of you, you could be leaving a job, or you're trying to really make a decision about your life. Or for some of you, you're trying to make a decision about your empire and who you want in it. Take that how it resonates. But it's a serious decision. For some of you, you're actually really serious. You're not delirious, my lovies. For some of you, mind-altering drugs or someone around you. Take that how it resonates. And someone is stuck. For some of you, someone's stuck with mind-altering drugs. They probably should try to find their peace. And for them and their nieces, for some, because they are envious. For some of you, someone is envious and they are addicted to something. I don't know. Anyways, they're addicted to a drug ring. They want to make it seem like it's your responsibility to take the blame for them being addicted to drugs. So what the fuck? What does that have to do with me? I'm not addicted to fucking drugs. And Spirit knows that a lot of people in my position, they would have, at some points in my life, there were some tests where I'm like, damn, my lovies, you want me to be the very best because this shit's fucking tough. And no fucking mind-altering drugs. No. Responsibility. Voila. Voila, my lovies. People trying to blame you because they're on drugs. Some people have no accountability. It's like, what the fuck? What do you being on drugs have to do with me? I'm not on drugs. Like, that's what you guys say, my love. It's like, well, how the fuck? Certain people will try to project the craziest shit onto you. I remember when I was younger, and my little sister got pregnant, and I heard through the grapevine that my mom was going around town saying that it was my fault that she became pregnant. And people were like, what does that have to do? And she actually said it to my face one day. And I'm like, what does her getting pregnant have to do with me? Am I fucking pregnant? No. It's like, but people want to have you in some type of game for some. They will drive you insane. That's what they want to try to do. But someone in their 20s, for some, it's not your responsibility. Someone in their 20s or your 20s or someone in their 20s, that's not your responsibility. This could be a sister for some. There's an issue with a sister and like she's trying to blame you for, things that she did. It's like, you fucking did that. What does that have to do with me? I didn't do it. Did I do that? It's like freaking my brother calling me saying that he thinks that I'm doing black magic on him. I'm like, no, my love, you doing black magic on me though. I still haven't done it to you. Not to this day, you bullshitter. Someone with their nervous system issue for some. It's like people that are bullshitting. It's like, what the fuck? I have not lifted one finger, and I know the shit you've been up to. I have not lifted one finger. I've gotten divine downloads. It's like, what the fuck? They want to blame you. A karmic lesson that had to be learned. For some of you, you're dropping a karmic lesson. You learned the karmic lesson about letting people fucking bully you into some stupid ass fucking thought patterns. It's like, it's my fault that you're fucking pregnant. In which head does that? Someone's gone. And they hate the truth. That's what they really don't want to tell you. That they hate the fucking truth. Jesus. Pretending to be hurt in order to not be held accountable. What does Spirit give us? Pretending to be hurt in order to not be held accountable. This person hurt me so much. Keep fucking being hurt. Talk to Spirit. And hopefully one day you'll wake up. And if not, that's okay too. Shit. Some people are nuts. And there are changes that they can't fucking upset. It's upsetting to some. For someone's, again, I'm a channeler. I'm feeling the energies in the field. Someone's upset because they can't manipulate something anymore. It's just like, what the hell? And so they're drinking. And watching. I told you, my lovies, I'm just the messenger. Your intuition is on point. Follow your gut. Spirit will tell us if it's not. Spirit will tell us if it's not, because that's in here too. Your intuition is on point. Follow your gut. Something has to do with Facebook for some, because some are mentally not okay. There's some type of mental diagnosis, DSM-5. Nope, this is the 7. The latest diagnosis, DSM-7. There's a master teacher. For some of you, they want to make a master teacher seem like they're crazy because they don't want to take responsibility over the shit that they've done. It's only temporary, and they are just vindictive. It's like, also, I'm getting like, imagine people that do like some crazy shit out of their emotions. They have no control. Like, they'll set you up. They'll try to do some crazy shit to harm you. And I'm like, imagine when this emotional state passes. But some people, they can't let go of that emotional state to face the truth of what they did. If you get it, you get it. And again, for some, money or money, I don't know. Somebody owes you money though for some. And who's a snake, and you're going from lovers to friend. For some of you, there's a married woman who's a snake, who's a fake, who did it just to ruin your connection. And she's watching too. Take that how it resonates. May they all find their peace though. Jesus. Anyways, them and their nieces. Right, my lovies? Right. So they can sleep at night. It's important. And somebody has sodium issues for some. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. You won, my lovies. You won. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. It's like, Spirit's showing us, like, one time people do absurd things. I'm getting, like, one time, again, I brought this up. I remember that I was working out with somebody at the gym, and I could tell that somebody was trying to also like compete or get attention. This person would like, we would work out, and this person would like come next to us to try to get attention. And I'm like, what happened? No more? She's a whore. And that's what's coming in. She's a whore. This person acts like they wanted problems, but are actually scared of you. It's like, you're scared, huh? Anyways, my lovies, stay well. It's little things people do. It's like, you just sit down. If you're scared and you're intimidated, sit down. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season, my lovies. They let their fear get the best of them, and then they get into some shit show. And it's like you're cheating on your spouse with a fucking man that you don't even fucking really know, just to complete your possession of your fucking obsession and your envy. And then you try to compete. To try to war with somebody that didn't even want war with you. You could have been fucking friends. Until you started to act like a fucking jealous slut. That's what's coming in. And let them put it in your butt. I don't know. Some shit's coming in for somebody. Everything is coming in for a reason. I don't talk like this. And I don't use the word slut either. But that's what somebody looks at somebody now. And they fucked somebody. And they're fucking married. Ain't that some shit? They had a man. A good one. Who's also a fucking simp. And now he looks stupid and he feels embarrassed too. And a whole bunch of lies. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger to their demise. They should have fucking thought about their fucking envy and their ridiculousness. I guess we live and we learn. Karmic lesson learned. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Now they got burned. It's like, what the hell? This is just throwing your life away for nothing. For envy. For competition. For envy and intimidation. It's like, fuck. And then you ruin your fucking reputation. It's not even about the reputation. I think the reputation was kind of already ruined, to be quite frank. But something about a tank. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and love always and love always and forever, homies.